And then if you guys want, we'll switch to Paladin Arena. Otherwise, we'll stick with the Warrior deck. But that was a good game for us. I felt like we were in control the whole time. He had that one good combo where we had no taunt on the board. But other than that, not too shabby. If you guys have any questions about the game or the rules or anything, type them in chat. I'll try to answer them. I like Fiery War Axe early. I think we keep Sinjin for the taunt. I'll drop the Corcoran for now. I don't usually keep a 4-drop at the beginning, but Sinjin is so strong. It's one of the few that I will keep. Alright, so nothing turn 1. We'll end our turn. Pretty aggressive play there, and we can respond with the silence, so it really wastes. Is Doomsayer all classes? Yes, I believe Doomsayer is a neutral card. So she coined up to try to get the draw power and get the minion down, but now with the silence, that ends up being a good trade for us. We'll end our turn. Alright, so we could Fiery War Axe and clear her minion off, or we could Shield Block up and draw a card. I tend to like Fiery War Axe here, although Shield Block is 3 mana and gets us a card. We're going to take 3 damage next turn and another 2. What now? You know what? Let's kill this guy. So that way he doesn't get to hit us twice. And turn 4 we'll have Sinjin, so we'll start to take some more board presence. Well, I'm assuming she's going to use all her mana, otherwise she should have buffed. Okay, that makes sense. So, you know, we don't really need Sinjin yet. We can Bluegill Warrior and trade, and then armor up and attack her for 3, and then drop Sinjin next turn. So next turn, we'll probably, what I'd like to do actually is if she plays a couple low-cost minions that we can cleave, that would be great, and then we can shield block as well. Seems like she's a pretty, this is not a very minion-oriented rogue deck. Which is not unusual. So, yeah. So we have Inner Rage, which is good. We have a lot of synergy off that later. I'm going to go ahead and get Sinjin down, so she can't keep attacking us with the Rogue. And then that'll be it for this turn. We have both Sinjin, so we have a good defensive posture. It'd be great if we could draw that Raging Worgen now.
Ready, sir.
Alright, so we have Execute. We can do some trades here, but she can't trade straight with either one of with the Sinjin, so... And we can cleave, actually. We could cleave Execute to clear the board. I think I'd rather just cleave and shield block, honestly. So let's shield block first, see what we get. Sunwalker, that'll be good. So we have lots of taunt this time around. Let's go ahead and cleave. We're guaranteed to kill 1 minion. And then we can trade here to clear the board. And then she'll probably kill this minion next turn, but we have another Sinjin or a Sunwalker to drop, so we're in pretty good, decent shape. So Fan of Knives, 3 mana to kill 1 minion and draw a card. Not a horrible outcome for us. I was gonna say we could use some draw power, but she has no minions, so Well, we could go and get Sunwalker out, but Sinjin is only one less attack. So I would actually prefer to Sinjin and armor up, I think. So we really, if we could draw a Raging Worgen or Grommash would be nice. So we could enter Rage. So interesting. Alright, so Sunwalker does 4. Slam will do 2. And together we'll kill that minion. So I like that play. Interesting. So we could execute and save our Divine Shield, but I'm actually okay because I want to get the Sunwalker down. That's right, he doesn't have charge. I forget. I think you think Sunwalker has charge, not taunt, so that's all right. So he still can't trade. Well, he can't really trade well either way here. We could enter Rage and kill him. We could enter Rage and kill the Stormwind Champion. We can't execute. You know what? I'm just gonna attack. I like that play better. He'd have to have like he's got 2 taunt minions on the board, so he's gonna have to use a lot of cards for removal. Or a lot of silence, but he's gonna need 2 silences, or silence and 1 attack. So, well, Assassinate is a good card, but still, it's a card and an attack to clear. And next turn we'll execute that guy. Even if he buffs him, we'll still execute him. So actually that worked out pretty good for us. We're starting to lose board control again though. So this is interesting. We really need to draw a card. There's no way we can draw 2 cards. So I think we just battle. If we cleave, it'll kill the Voodoo Doctor, so it doesn't give us 2 cards, and we don't need 2 cards to kill that guy. So I hate to use Battle Rage just to draw 1 card, but I think it's what we need to do here. We got Grommash. Alright. So next turn we're going to put in a lot of damage. So we can now... We could execute and cleave to clear his board. It's probably not a bad idea. Alright, so if he doesn't put taunt minions down, then we could... we're going to do 12 points of damage next turn.
Don't mess with Tusker.
Did I forget to armor up? Yeah. Alright, so... So we Whirlwind first.
What now?
Let's go ahead and play Grommash for sure.
Taste my...
And then... I was thinking about Whirlwinding first. Probably should have, but I was just miscounting my mana. I was worried about. I'm playing really bad tonight, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not sure why, but I am.
What now?
No, you can only enrage once. Enrage is like a single buff. Enrage basically means that as long as your character is below max health, it will have whatever the rage infect is. If it gets healed back to max health, then Yeah, I'd say probably another assassinate here. If it heals back to max health, it loses the enrage effect.
Someone called for the
So we really need to draw something. Brawl would be nice. Well, Whirlwind Execute. You know what? I take that back. We'll clear the board next turn, but we're again out of cards. Well, Corcoran will be good. Let us drop 4 more damage in. Alright, so let's Whirlwind. I'm not going to execute yet because I'm still worried about having a big minion out there. You know what? I take that back. Screw it. Let's just take as much of the board as we can. Yeah, I probably should not have executed there. I don't know. I still think taking the board control is the way to go.
I hope you like my invention.
She's trying to probably have Shiv. See, again, this is what I'm talking about with, you know, rogues and druids and all. So many classes have deal damage and draw card abilities. The classes that don't have those really fall behind. Which is primarily mages, warriors, who else maybe? Alright, Raging Worgen, unfortunately, is just going to trade with Sinjin. But I think we have to get some board presence down, so... Hunters. Yeah, hunters have other tricks up their sleeves.
Don't mess with Tusker.
So this is gonna start getting ugly in a hurry. We really need Brawl. Starting to regret taking that second Brawl out. Alright, so... Well, here's the thing. We really need to draw a card. I would normally want to kill the Cult Master or Sinjin, but we really need to draw a card, and our only choice is that minion. Inner Rage does us no good. We could have picked off one minion with Inner Rage, but I think I'd rather save it, and hopefully we get some combo. So again, we see with this deck, we have a good early to mid game, and then if we can't punch through, we just kind of fall off. I think taking the second Brawl out was a mistake, honestly. The deck worked better last night with the second Brawl in it. So all the tweaks we've made, I think the deck actually worked better before, so... Alright, so we can get a taunt down. Inner Rage won't do any good. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. It's definitely an early to mid-game deck, for sure.
May my ancestors watch over me.
Yeah, I think we are done.
Well played.
Alright, well... I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm ready to play some Paladin Arena. What do you think? I think we had a pretty decent run with the war.